Welcome to Virtual VegFest Los Angeles, coming to you the last Sunday of each month. Today's lineup: Yoga with Andrew Seeley. Panel: Support Your Local Vegan Restaurants, hosted by Joshua Awesome and Sahar Belle. With special guests, Matthew Kenney from Double Zero and many more places, Ron Russell from SUNCAFE, and Sher and Mark Kopman from Avo Cafe. Special musical guest, SriKala. Also, animal adoptions. VegFest Los Angeles is a production of Towards Freedom, a California 501c3 nonprofit organization. We need your help. Please consider donating at vegfestla.org/donate. For more information on VegFest Los Angeles, go to vegfestla.org and sign up for our mailing list. Plus, we're always looking for volunteers. You can sign up on the website as well. And now, on to the show.
Good morning. Welcome to the Summer VegFest L.A.
Good morning.
I'm Joshua.
And I'm Sahar Belle.
And we are going to have a really fun day with all kinds of great guests. And we also have some animal sanctuaries we're going to show off. So how are you doing today, Sahar?
I'm doing great. How are you, Josh?
Doing really good.
Good.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready to have some fun and see some food porn and look at cute animals?
Yes. So our first thing for the day is we get to start with some yoga in a few moments. Do you enjoy yoga?
I've never done yoga.
Oh, cool. Well, this is your chance.
My chance.
Yeah. So, well, I think we're going to just jump right into it.
Let's do it.
And thank you all for being here today.
We're going to dog pose into it.
So excited to have you here for this class, 2 hands, 1 core. We're all about getting your core aligned so that you can truly move from the center of your being. So this class will really get your core engaged so that you can move forth into that world with that conviction, with that sense of confidence, and with that sense of knowing that the center of your being is true. So hop right in. We'll get started in a simple tabletop position. As you ground into your palms, spread through your fingertips. As you ground into your toes, go ahead and open the soles of your feet, really rooting down into the toes, keeping the toes nice and tucked. Draw your navel away from the mat. Take a deep inhale in this simple crawling position and really remind yourself of what it feels like to be rooted into the earth. Take a deep inhale here. Lift the heart up. As you exhale, draw the navel in. Deep inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, draw the navel in. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, draw the navel in. Inhale, heart up, lift and lengthen. Chin up. Exhale, draw the navel in. Look towards your belly button. Last 2, deep inhale. See how much space you can create in your spine right here, right now. Last one, deep inhale. Exhale, draw it in. Beautiful. Now, from here, we're going to lift the left hand up, create space through your side body. As you exhale, draw the left shoulder down. Inhale, lift and lengthen, heart up. Exhale, left shoulder down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, left shoulder down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, tap it down. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, tap it down. Nice. As you bring the left shoulder down, we'll bring the left ear forward, creating space. Draw the navel in towards the midline. Bring the right hand up to the sky, and then bring the right hand to sit on your sacrum. As you bring that right hand to the sacrum, see that your sacrum is balanced and draw the right shoulder blade onto the back body. Navel in towards your midline. If you want to explore your balance here, you can extend the right leg. If you want to explore your balance even more, you can lift the right leg. Really finding that core, finding the length right here, right now. If you want to explore a little bit more balance, you can bring your right hand to your left hip crease. Lifting the right foot up, creating more space. Last 3, 2, and 1. Right knee comes back down to the mat. Right hand comes down to the mat. Press your pelvis back up to the center. Remember, all of these options are just that, options. So feel free to do what feels best for you. I'm just here to guide you and suggest things that have worked best for me. Bring your hands onto the mat, really root down into your palms. Feel the connection of your fingertips into the earth like roots. Go ahead and ground into your toes. Lift your knees just about 3 inches up off the mat. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, draw the navel in. 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 Go ahead and drop both knees. Right hand reaches up to the sky. Exhale, tap the right shoulder down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, tap it down. Using that breath, creating space as you open your lungs. Last 2. And 1. Right shoulder comes down. Bring the right ear forward, really stretching through that right trapezius muscle. Left hand comes to your left sacrum. Use the breath as you draw the shoulder blade onto the back body. Create space here. Navel in towards your midline. Utilize the breath. Maybe you extend that left foot back. Finding that balance on those toes. Draw the navel in towards the midline. Maybe you lift the left leg up. Creating that space. Utilize that breath. Take a deep inhale. Maybe the left hand comes to the right hip crease. Lift up. Breathe up. Lengthen up. If you fall out, it's okay. It means you're trying, and that's what matters most. Exhale. Gently draw the left knee back to the mat. Left hand comes onto the mat. Rise it up. Beautiful. Go ahead and press into your toes. Give your hips a little sway side to side. Feel like the happiest dog, wagging its tail, opening up the neck, the shoulders, the quadriceps, creating some space into the hips, drawing the navel in towards the midline. Beautiful. Go ahead and flip your palms to the outside of the mat. Gentle sway left and then right. Opening up through your side body, creating some space in your neck and your trapezius muscles. As you lean to your right, bring your left ear to the left shoulder. As you lean to your right, your left, bring your right ear to your right shoulder. So really creating space here through the trapezius muscles. Leaning right and left. Ear doing its best to touch the shoulder. Creating that space along the trapezius muscles. Last 2. And 1. Beautiful. Now you can flip your fingertips back towards your knees if you have that flexibility. Otherwise, keep them out towards the outside. That's completely fine as well. Deep inhales, big circles into the shoulders, creating some space. As we know, our hands are intrinsic to all of our yoga poses. We use our hands for everything from our down dog, even to simple Anjaneyasana, bringing hands to heart center, all of that. Namaste. It's all hands, right? So we want to open up your palms, bring some more activation into the hands because our hands are healing. Our hands create all of our art and they're intrinsically connected to the heart. Opposite the rotation, big circles. Create the space, deepening the inhales, deepening the exhales. Awesome. Bringing some fresh oxygen into those hands. Go ahead and place the fingertips forward. Take a tuck in your toes, hips up and back. Pedal into your first down dog pose. Awesome. Utilize that breath here. Look forward. Deep inhale. Exhale. Ground into your feet. Ground into your toes. If you need to bend your knees, feel free to do so. Just make sure that your navel is tucked in and you're drawing your hips up and back. Nice and strong through the arms will help you get to that length in the legs. Take a deep inhale. Left leg reaches up to the sky. As you exhale, left knee taps your left upper arm. Tap. Inhale up and back. Knee taps your nose. Give it a kiss. Inhale up and back. Knee across the body, the right upper arm. Inhale up and back. Last one, left upper arm, nice and strong. Up and back. Knee to nose, give it a kiss. Up and back. Knee across the body to the right upper arm. Hold it there for 3. Lift it up a little bit higher for 2. Up a little bit higher for 1. Inhale, up and back. Lift and lengthen. Step the foot in between the hands. Nice. Stay high up onto your fingertips. Utilize your breath. Draw your navel in towards your midline as you reach your left hand forward. Draw your navel in towards your midline as you reach your right hand forward. Really use the breath to draw the rib cage away from the thigh. Utilize that length for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise. Use the inhales to really bring the breath up. Create space in your lungs, create space in your abdominals. Take a deep inhale, bring your hands to heart center. As you exhale, tap the right knee down for 5, 4, 3, taking your time, 2, And 1. Inhale, hands reach up, lift up, lengthen up. As you exhale, right hand comes down to the mat, left hand reaches up to the sky. Create space through your side body. Deepening the inhales, lengthening the exhales for 3, 2, and 1. Left hand comes down to the mat. Step that left foot back. Nice. Come into your down dog pose. Pedal out the feet. Take your time. Let this be your pit stop. The opportunity for you to relax. Create some space through your hamstrings. Relax your face. Put a little smile there. There you go. Life is good. It's not that hard, right? You'll have a hard core after this, though. Don't worry. Right leg reaches up to the sky. Deep inhale. Exhale. Right knee to right upper arm. Tap. Inhale, up and back. Knee comes to your nose. Give it a kiss. Inhale, up and back. Knee comes to the body. Left upper arm. Tap. Inhale, up and back. Right upper arm. Tap. Inhale, up and back. Knee to nose. Give it a kiss. That's a good knee. Across the body. Left upper arm. Hold it there. A little bit higher for 2 and 1. Right leg reaches up and back. Step the foot in between the hands. Inhale, rise up. Extend through the fingertips. Draw the rib cage away from the thigh. Really creating that space. Draw the navel in towards the midline. Utilize that breath. Little smile on your face. Inhale, rise all the way up to crescent pose. Deep in the inhales, deep in the exhales. Expand the lungs. As you exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Tap the knee down for 5. Inhale up, exhale down. 4. Inhale up, exhale down. 3. Inhale up, exhale down. 2. Inhale up, exhale down. 1. You got this. Hands reach up, lift up, lengthen up. Exhale, left hand down, right hand reaches to the sky. Take your time to really open in the hips here, creating more space through your side body. Utilizing that bounce in the hips to open up your left psoas, making more space for your abdominals. Right hand comes down to the earth. Step the right foot back. Lower knees, chest, chin. Bottoms up. Draw the navel in towards the midline. See if you can bring your heart down towards the mat. Draw the shoulder blades back. Inhale, scoop the heart forward. Lift the chest. Open up, gentle swivel side to side. Deep inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips up and back, down dog pose. Take 3 deep breaths to ground into your palms. See how much space you can create through your spine. Using your breath to tap in and align. Take a deep bend in your knees, tap the knees down to the mat. Inhale, up and back, heels tap, exhale, knees tap. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last 5, really using the flexibility of the calves, the hamstrings, the lower back, while at the same time bringing some fresh oxygen into your hip points and your psoas. Looking between the hands, step or hop it forward. Inhale, up halfway, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up halfway. Go ahead and put a bend in both knees. Place your right hand on your left ankle and reach your left hand up to the sky. See how much twist you can get out of that arm. Yeah, and then utilize the bend in the right knee. Maybe you can bring your right shoulder or underarm to your right knee. Reaching up, breathing up, lifting up, drawing the navel in towards the midline, creating more space through your left side body. Deep inhale. Exhale brings you back to center. Inhale, up halfway, lift and lengthen, create space. As you exhale, put a bend in both knees. Left hand comes to your right ankle. Bend that left knee even more. Maybe your armpit can get to that left underarm. Right hand reaches up to the sky. Extend, reach it up high. Navel in towards your midline. How much more space can you bring into your spine? Nice. 3 deep breaths. Open up, breathe up, lift up, lengthen up. And 1 brings you back to center. Inhale, heart up, lift and lengthen through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands reach up, create space. Exhale, hands to heart center. Little smile on your face. You are now standing at the top of your mat. Take a deep inhale here. Cultivate an intention for this class. Right in the center of the class, right in your core. Take a deep inhale all the way to the top of the lungs. Exhale all the way to the bottom of the belly. Inhale to prepare for Om. Deep inhale. Really feeling your core here as you draw the navel in towards the midline, root through your feet. Inhale, hands reach up, lift up, lengthen up, rise through your fingertips. Interlace your palms. Bring your navel in towards the midline. Really draw your tailbone towards your heels. Take a deep inhale up. As you exhale, lean to the left. Draw your navel in towards the midline. Reach through your fingertips. See if you can bring your left shoulder a little bit more forward. Really using your obliques here, finding that breath from the center of the core. Last 3 deep breaths. Reach through the fingertips a little bit deeper. 2 and 1. Inhale brings you back up through center. Deep inhale, lift through your hands. As you exhale, cactus your arms, lift your heart. Inhale, lift up, breathe up, lengthen up. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your heart. Inhale, lift up, lengthen up, breathe up. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your heart. Interlace your palms, tuck your chin, draw your navel in. Reach those rib cages up towards the sky, and then hug the lower abdominals down towards your hips. It's really finding that hollow body, creating more space in the upper body as you ground through the lower body. Take a deep inhale here. Reach through the fingertips. As you exhale, off to the right side we go. Deepening the inhales, lengthening the exhales, squeezing the knees together. Allowing the lower belly to do the work of keeping you whole at your center. Using that breath as you lean into your right side, breathing into your whole left side body. Contracting here for 3 more breaths. Drawing those navels in towards the midline, tucking the tailbone. And 1. Inhale brings you back up to center. Woo. Exhale, hands to heart. Come back to the center of your being. Go ahead and bring your hands to your core and just feel that work you just put in. That's a strong core. That feels good, right? Deep inhale, hands reach up, lift up, lengthen up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms, bend your knees, step or hop back, lowering through your chaturanga. Inhale, up to your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice. Take your time here. Take a deep inhale as you ground into your palms. Deep inhale as you ground into your heels. Right leg reaches up to the sky. Open up the hip. Put a bend in your right knee. Square your shoulders. See if you can press into your palms a little bit more, almost as if you could bring your forehead to the floor. Open that right hip up. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, bring the right knee across to the left upper arm. Tap. Inhale up and back. Open. Exhale. Right knee, left upper arm. Tap. Last 3. Use your breath. Strong. Beautiful. Last 2. And last 1. Nice and strong. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee down to the wrist, and then over to the other wrist. Up to the upper arm. To the left we go. Down, across, up, across. Last 2. Down, across, up, across. 2 hands, 1 core. You got this. Last 1. Strong. Right leg reaches up and back. Step the foot in between the hands. Plant your back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. Strong warriors. Really use the breath. Bend into that front knee. Create expansion through your arms. Nice deep inhale. Put your hands behind the head. Go ahead and straighten your right leg. Feel the openness of the right quadricep as you ground into your right knee. Utilize the breath here. Now put a bend back into the right knee. Open up through the chest. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Right knee taps right elbow, or rather right elbow taps right knee. Inhale up. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale. Right elbow, right knee. Utilize the breath. Up we go. Exhale. Right elbow, right knee. Utilize the breath. Up we go. Last two. And one. This time when the right elbow touches the right knee, I want you to expand into the arms and straighten the right leg, coming into your triangle pose. You can allow the right hand to rest onto the right shin, allowing a little bit more openness in the chest. If you're already feeling pretty open, you can allow those fingertips to descend towards the earth. We'll be here for 3 deep breaths, 2, and 1. Left hand comes down to the earth, pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Inhale, heart forward, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bow into that right leg. Use the navel tucking in towards the midline to allow you to fold a little bit deeper. Press into that back toe, the big toe especially. See if you can stack the heel over the toe. Engaging the left quadricep. Take 3 more deep breaths here. Two more deep breaths here, feeling that compression. And 1. Look forward, glance forward. Put a bend into your right knee. Come onto your fingertips and lift up into your standing splits. Lift that left heel up a little bit higher, really drawing that right lower belly in and up, allowing you to deepen the forward fold. Last 2 deep breaths. And 1. As you exhale, step the left foot back. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Utilize the core. Utilize your breath. Look forward. Breathe forward. Warrior 3. Just for 3 deep inhales here. Draw the core in. Lift the lower belly. Extend that left leg back. Reach through the crown of your head. And just as easily as you came into it, come out of it. Both feet come together. Deep inhale. Hands reach up. Lift up. Lengthen up. Exhale. Forward fold. Plant your palms, bend your knees, step or hop it back, lowering through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Good thing we don't have 3 legs, right? Only 2 hands and 1 core. You got this. Left leg reaches up to the sky. Deep inhale. Open up that hip. Create space. As you exhale, tap left knee, right upper arm. Inhale, up and back. Lift and lengthen. Exhale. Upper arm, tap. Inhale, up and back, lift and lengthen. Exhale, upper arm, tap. Beautiful. Utilize that breath. Knee comes down to the wrist, over and across. Up we go, over and across. Down we go, over and across. Up we go, over and across. Down we go, over and across. These are called Jedi boxes. You only got 3 more. Don't worry. Nice and strong with your breath. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. Last one. Exhale down, up and back we go. Step that left foot in between the hands. Ground your back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Windmill. Right hand reaches up and over, lifting you up into your warrior 2. Utilize that breath as you expand through your arms. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Interlace the hands behind the back. Find the length here. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, place a bend back into the left knee. As you exhale, left elbow touches the left knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, left elbow, tap. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Only 3 more. You got this. Tap. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Last 2. Use your breath. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Last 1. Inhale it up. This time as you exhale it down, go ahead and extend your left arm out. Straighten your left leg. Open up to your triangle pose. Engaging that left quadricep. Maybe your fingertips can come down to the earth. Deepening the inhales, lengthening the exhales, feeling the openness of those obliques. Last 2 deep breaths. And 1. Nice. Right hand comes down. Pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Look forward. Glance forward. Begin to bend into that left leg. Really finding the length of your spine as you bow in and relax your mind. Look at your back toes. Maybe you can stack that right heel over your toes. If you need to walk in the foot, it's all good. It happens. Utilize the breath. Little slide in the mat. Press into your toes. Stack the heel over the toes. If you're like me, your toes are sweating. That's good. Make sure that your spine is aligned and your core is working. Bow into it. 3 more breaths. Nice. And 1. Place a bend back into that front knee. Take a deep inhale here. Look forward. Glance forward. Step it up. Standing splits. Draw the navel in towards the midline. Reach that right foot up towards the sky. Navel in towards the midline. Reach it up. Breathe it up. Lift it up. Lengthen it up. Nice. Exhale. Step it back. Inhale. Rise up to your crescent. Use the breath. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Ground in. Look forward. Glance forward. Take your time. Use that core stability. 2 hands, 1 core. Warrior 3. Extend through the back foot. Toes pointed back. Draw the navel in towards the midline. Really feel the lift of the lower belly. Extend through the toes. Last 2 deep breaths. And 1. Right foot comes to meet your left. Inhale, hands reach up, lift up, lengthen up. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, lift up, lengthen up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms, bend your knees, step or hop back, lowering through your chaturanga. Inhale, up to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Ah, lucky for you. We'll go ahead and put those elbows down. Spread out through your fingertips. Bring your hips down so you're in a nice forearm plank. Draw your navel in toward your midline. Forearm plank is way easier than regular plank. Good thing I put you here, right? Use your breath. You got this. Take a deep inhale. Draw the navel in towards the midline. Ankles together. Deep inhale. Right hip comes to the ground. Utilize your breath. Flex the toes. Lift. Left hip comes to the ground. Utilize the toes. Lift. Drawing the navel in towards the midline. Activating those lower abdominals. Using the breath. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Last 3. Nice and strong. Last 2. Nice and strong. Last 1. Nice and strong. Lift the heart. Lift the chest. Draw the hips down to the mat. Inhale to Sphinx pose. Draw the navel in towards the midline. You guys feel your core? That's your core. Take a deep inhale. Lift the chest a little bit more. As you exhale, bring the knees as wide as your mat. Allow your hips to sit back. Coming into child's pose. Bring your palms together like a little prayer. Allow the bridge of your nose to rest on the mat. I want you to really ground into the sensation of your body. Use this as an opportunity to solidify your intention. Bring it right in between your hands. Reach the palms forward, ground into your elbows, and bring the thumbs, the nape of the neck, really allowing your breath to fill your whole rib cage, bringing that presence, that awareness, that deep core activation, that knowing that you are an integral part of all creation. Bring that intention right behind your head, breathing into your whole body. Last 5 deep breaths. 4 deep breaths. Surrender a little bit more. Where can you let go? Last 2 deep breaths. And 1. Gently release the hands forward. Allow the palms to be up like an offering of all the sweat, all the tears, all the effort, all the energy. Just offer it forward. Mother Earth, Father Sun, all that connects us as one. Last 3 deep breaths here. And 1. Go ahead and place your gaze forward. If you'd like to take a Shavasana here, feel free to do so. If you'd like to take a seated meditation, feel free to do so. You go ahead and place your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your belly. If you're in your Shavasana, just begin to attune to the pulse of life that continues to breathe through you. So I want you to really feel into the connection of your heart and your belly. As your heart pumps fresh energy throughout your whole body, your belly, your organs, your stomach, your kidney, your liver, all those magical organs that are in your core do their work of bringing fresh nutrients to each and every cell of you. So remind yourself of that connection as you continue to cleanse and be true. Breathe some self-love into your hands and allow that connection of the self-love to go from the heart to the belly, to the stomach, to the intestines, to the kidneys, to the liver. As with each and every breath, you're bringing that fresh nutrients from those organs to each and every cell of your body. This is a perfect opportunity to remind yourself that you are whole. That you've got everything that you need to continue to succeed and see this reality as a blissful existence for everyone, all creation, included you and me. On your next inhale, gently put a little wiggle in your toes. Take a deep inhale in through your nose. Reach the hands up and over your body. Stretch all the way through. Bring your hands to heart. Remind yourself of your intention and how it will always reign true. Roll onto whichever side of your body feels most open, bringing your knees in towards your chest, allowing your bicep to be like a pillow. Just resting here, cradling yourself, giving yourself a little self-love, knowing that you just completed an awesome, uplifting, core engaging class. Little smile on your face as you press yourself up with grace. Find a comfortable seat where your spine can be upright. Nice. Go ahead and bow your chin to your chest in gratitude for your practice today. Take a deep inhale into the tops of your lungs. As you exhale, feel it all the way in the center of your core. Deep inhale, hands reach up, lift up, lengthen up. Exhale, draw it right to the center of your being. Take a deep inhale into the tops of your lungs to prepare for Om. same sense of mindful awareness into the rest of your day. As I bow to you all, I say namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this 2 hands, 1 core class today. Hope that you're feeling awesome, vibrant, and ready to take on this day with courage, charisma, and confidence. Blessings and namaste.
Both muted. My bad.
I
Hey.
can't hear you. Hi.
No one could hear me. I forgot to unmute. So, yeah, that was amazing. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, such a beautiful energy.
Yeah, he's such a beautiful man. And wow, that place that he is in, incredible.
Where
He
is
didn't
that?
tell
That
me,
was
so I'm not sure
beautiful.
exactly where that was, but we can find out later. So we're almost ready for our restaurant panel, but first we have a special video from Best Friends Animal Sanctuary. So I'm gonna just pop that on and.
This is Harvey Miltone. He loves treats. He loves naps. He's a nice bed. I would say it's safe to say he's a professional napper. He loves his walks. He could go on and on, I swear. He thinks he's mellow horn. He's 10 years old. He is super mellow. He loves to be by your side. He will be your little shadow. He loves to snooze. I know he'd be a great companion for any home.
This is Alfred. Sweet little Alfred is about 4 months old. He is deaf and he has one eye and also has mild cerebellar hypoplasia, which is also known as wobbly kitten syndrome. As a result, he's a little bit clumsy and uncoordinated, but it makes him absolutely adorable. He gets around great, he eats well, and he uses the litter box perfectly. He's got a lot of energy and so much personality, and he loves to play all the time, loves other animals, and adores people. He's incredibly purry and snuggly, and as you can see, he's super sweet and gentle with kids. This is Honey. Honey is another one of our special needs kittens. She's about 3 months old, and she does have epilepsy, which means that she has occasional seizures. But she is otherwise a happy and calm kitten. She has playful spurts, and she has lived with dogs and a 3-year-old, and she's been very patient with the 3-year-old. While she will need some additional veterinary care, she is a loving and very special kitten. She loves to snuggle, and she loves to give kisses.
Hi, I'm Margie, and this guy here is Duke. He's gonna be 9 in July, but if you see him move, he moves like he's 3 or 5 years old because he's really agile. He's very much in tune with you. You know, he just really wants to connect with you. And he's so well balanced. Right now, he's just really chill. He can also be really active and playful and energetic. He loves his walks. He loves the outdoors and going on trails. Yeah, and he's he's incredibly sweet.
Gina is a laid-back 12-year-old kitty who likes nothing more than to spend her days lounging in the sun. Set her up with a comfy pillow next to a window or on a secure balcony, and she'll while away the hours dreaming of waves crashing on a distant beach. When it comes to playtime, this mellow girl is content to lounge around and think about playing rather than actually doing it, which makes her the perfect low-maintenance sidekick for an equally mellow human who appreciates downtime as much as she does.
Hi, I'm Robert, and this is my foster girl, Callie. She's about 7.5 years old, and we estimate that she's some type of a pity mixed breed dog. I've been fostering her for just over 2 months, and she's been a great companion during this time when I've been spending a lot more time than usual at home. My favorite thing about her is that she loves to take naps with me. When I tell her I want to take a nap with her, she takes up as small amount of space as possible on the couch to leave me room to lie down next to her. We've slept nose to nose for up to an hour, and she never wakes me up. She's happy just to have some companionship and someone to lie next to her. So please give this sweet girl Callie a chance. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Jill, and this is Johnny Hula, who I'm fostering from Best Friends Animal Society. He's a gorgeous 13-year-old Staffordshire Mastiff mix, and as you can see, he's incredibly laid back, very low energy, easygoing, likes short walks, should be your one and only, but he does know some commands. He'll come and sit and give paw. Won't you, Johnny? Come on. Come. Come. Johnny, come. Johnny, come. Come on. Johnny, come. Good boy. And sit. Oh, Johnny, you're so sweet. Good boy. I get a paw again? I get a paw? I get the other paw. So sweet. All Johnny wants is lots of affection and a nice comfy bed to call his own. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, best friends. Wow. Those, I believe all of those are still adoptable. So if you loved any one of them, you can contact best friends at adoptla@bestfriends.org. So I think we're ready to jump into our restaurant panel. Are you ready, Sahar?
I'm so
Cool.
ready.
So
We have some amazing panel guests today, and if you love food porn, this is where you need to be right now, right here.
So we will
Full in.
pull in our
Are
three
you ready?
guests, and you can introduce each one of them as we have them in. So
Yes. Okay. So we have Chef Ron Russell from SUNCAFE.
Morning, guys.
Hi, good morning.
I'm good.
How are
Yeah,
you?
it's
How are you
amazing.
doing this
It's
beautiful
beautiful out
morning?
here. And everyone well there?
Great.
Great.
We are fantastic.
and
We are
now
fantastic. Now, Chef Ron, please tell us about hold on a second. Sorry. Oh, hi. We have
Hello,
Matthew
good
Kenney
morning.
in the house. Hello, hello.
I'm well,
How are
thanks.
you doing?
Is my
Good
sound
morning.
okay? Okay, good. There's a lot of
Your
birds
sound
here,
is
so I
good.
put my head thing in.
Perfect. No, we can hear you perfectly.
Yes.
Right.
Can you guys hear me
third guest
okay?
in now.
Okay, perfect. Joshua, jump in. Help a girl out. Oh, we have Avo
Hey,
Cafe in the house. Hi, good morning.
You too. Good morning.
Morning.
Hi, guys.
Good morning. How are you guys? How's everybody? I'm a little rusty. I'm like, let's shake it all up
We got to
for
do
a
some morning
second. Let's
exercise.
just
I like
move a
it.
little, sway a little. I'm like, let me get into the groove. I'm feeling a little tense. Let's just do a little here. I was like, food porn? Wait, what? I got distracted. So we have Chef Ron Russell from SUNCAFE. We have Chef Matthew Kenney from Double Zero, New DELI, Hungry Angeline, and Plant Food and Wine, which I wanted to check out for a long time. I need to. And we have Chef Sher and Mark from Avo Cafe.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yay. Okay.
No, pleasure to meet you all.
Say that one more time. Pleasure meeting you. I'm looking forward to trying all of your places. So how about we start with that? How can people order from your restaurants? How can we support you in these times that are ever changing? Chef Ron Russell,
Yes,
please
so
let us know. You can
SUNCAFE
start.
is in Studio City right next to Universal Studios. We have 3 patios, so we do have patio dining at the moment, as well as takeout and delivery. So we've got, you can go in or take out, either way.
And I just want to add that I have been there, and the patio is so nice and beautiful, and it has such a chill vibe.
Thanks.
Yes, and the food is amazing. Oh,
Thanks.
and we're putting up some delicious photos there.
Right. the one we just passed, well, in the background there, that's a bagel and schmear with smoked carrots and dill. So it's kind of like lox and bagel. And then also on the next screen, we have our waffle. We use pure maple syrup, of course, and fresh fruit. And so that's our brunch items on Saturday and Sunday. That's our most popular dish, our nachos, which we make our own chorizo, we make our own cheese, we make our own sour cream, we make our own butter. We make everything from scratch pretty much at the restaurant. So you can also get that raw food style with jicama chips underneath instead of corn chips. So yeah.
Which I have had before, and it's fantastic.
Oh,
and
thanks.
lasagna, yes.
And that's our Reuben sandwich there. We pickle our own cabbage, and it's got a tempeh patty, and we make our own Russian dressing, and it's on multi-grain bread. And then in the background, it comes with a side dish, and that's a kale salad there. We massage our kale and make our own ranch dressing. So yeah, popular dish as well.
Chef Ron, can you please tell us a little bit about Support and Feed?
Support and Feed, for first responders and others in need during this time, they've done a great job of getting food to people. Basically, people donate to the restaurant, and then we make the food and they pick it up and take it to hospital employees and homeless shelters and all sorts of things like that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they do a great job.
That's great. Is there anything else that you would like to share for people to know about SUNCAFE? Do you have another location as well?
We just have the one.
Okay.
Matthew Kenney is the overachiever in the crowd.
Okay.
Does a great job. Has so many great restaurants.
Not necessarily a good thing all the time.
I mean, I've been to many of your ones in New York and here in LA, and always enjoyed them. So yeah, SUNCAFE has been around for 11 years. We have many different what I call comfort vegan foods, but we also try and always have a health element to them as well. We really try and create a healthy option as well. So we don't use some of the analog meats, but so we use a lot of fresh farm to table type style, and we also have gourmet items as well. So, kind of the whole range. And it's an interesting place to come because people feel comfortable being very casual in their flip-flops. And then other times you'll see people on a really lovely date with, a man in the suit and a woman in an evening gown. So it's like you never know what you're going to see. And of course, because we're so close to a lot of the studios, we see a lot of the stars that want to stay healthy as well.
That's true. I've encountered that. And I want to share a little story.
Yeah, sure.
And I was a huge Blink-182 fan.
Nice.
And in my last concert, I had a thing with Travis Barker, the drummer from Blink-182. And from that moment on, I was 15, by the way. I'm never gonna support him. I hate him. Blah, blah, blah. I ripped off all the posters, and then I ran into him in SUNCAFE 2 years ago. Yeah. And I was not going to bother him. And then my friends were like, when he left and we were both in valet, I just ran. And he was so nice. I was like, okay.
Super nice guy. Super nice guy.
I healed that part of me. Yeah, he's great. He's really great.
And we have one of our regulars is Billy Corrigan from Smashing Pumpkins, who I'm a big fan of the Smashing Pumpkins. And of course, Miley Cyrus is a regular. And so, yeah, we see a lot of music people and film people. So it's fun.
Well, you heard it from Chef Ron. So if you want to eat healthy food, some sort of comfort food, and see celebrities, come down to SUNCAFE in front of Universal Studios. Now, Matthew Kenney, Chef Matthew, please tell us about your restaurants. Tell us about your online culinary school. Tell us all about it. People want to know.
Well, we have quite a few restaurants, about 40 around the world. But here in California, where I live, where Plant Food and Wine is our flagship. That's our original restaurant. That's kind of home for all of us. and our test kitchen is upstairs. So we're lucky during these times that we have really beautiful outdoor space. And fortunately, all of our restaurants in California have outdoor space, from Long Beach to LA. And so we're doing outdoor dining, delivery, takeaway, of course, and starting to do some meal kit work. And that's going really well because it's summertime and the weather's beautiful. So, lots to be grateful for, even though there are a lot of challenges at the moment as well. And of course, we have all this incredible produce that all of my chef colleagues have access to as well. So that's the beauty of being here in Southern California. And we do diversify, where we have products in some different segments, and an online culinary school with about 1,000 students active right now from 70 countries, and a few other businesses. But everything we do is really about trying to innovate within the plant-based space and pushing ourselves to learn new techniques and cross new boundaries, and sort of inspire a really talented team of that's from 00. That's our pizza concept, and we have a few locations, but that's the Venice location, just another couple blocks away from where I live. And that is a summer dish at Plant Food and Wine. I don't know the exact name, but we just changed the menu.
That looks amazing.
That's New Delhi. We opened, and it's very modern and clean inside, and we decided for the Venice Beach area we needed something a little more fun, so we had a muralist completely redo the facade, and it created a lot more attention.
I was actually visiting Jane when that was being put up. It was really cool to watch happen.
Yeah, he was really talented.
The Venice vibe.
I'm a minimalist. I always love white and clean, but sometimes I'm off base for our target audience. From block from Venice Beach, that was the way to go.
Yeah.
That's a burger from Hungry Angelina, our restaurant in Long Beach, right across from the marina on PCH and 2nd.
Oh, right on.
And that's like a acai bowl, also from the brunch menu at Hungry.
That looks so good.
That's from our oldest restaurant, Makeout, which is in Culver City. I think it's 7 or 8 years old. It's in downtown Culver City. It's a takeaway concept, but we have a really nice indoor and patio as well. That's a carrot nori roll with avocado.
Can you tell me why you named it Makeout? It's such a cute name.
We had a place in Santa Monica before we moved to Abbott Kinney and opened Plant Food and Wine, and it was called Make, like M.A. And it was really it was next to our culinary school. So in the culinary school we learn, and in the restaurant we make. Very simplistic, and also happens to be the first 2 letters of my first and last name, which wasn't my idea, but somebody came up with it. So we called the restaurant Make, and we decided we wanted to do it in a more casual format. So it became Make Out, like a takeaway version of Make. And then of course that led upon a whole branding exercise and so forth.
I love it.
Just some takeaway items from Make Out, kale chips.
So good. Can you tell us a little bit about the culinary school and how, because when people think of culinary school, they think of going to a place. So how is your school different, or how can people practice techniques accurately at home?
Well, it's an interesting challenge. So it involves several components: professional videography. We shot it like we would be shooting a television show with sound and light and so forth. A lot of photography, thousands of photographs, and then curriculum and recipes. And then there's a lot of technology involved so that we can have a live feed, because if you have 800 or 900 students uploading, you want to be able to see the feed just like on Facebook or social media platform. There's a live chat function. So there's pretty much 24-hour assistance if somebody needs support with a recipe or swapping out an ingredient, or they want to make something gluten-free. It's actually really incredible online, because with an on-site school, economically and even just in terms of logistics, you can only have 1 or 2 instructors for maybe 20 students.
Yeah.
But with online, we can have 4 or 5 or 6 instructors doing the demos and the videos, and somebody might be an expertise with pastry, or somebody else might be an expert in bread or molecular gastronomy or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so we were able to use our best resources and our most talented people where they're actually, where they fit the best, and you can really curate in a very unique way that you can't do on site. So, and we've done this in the past. We had a school that we sold, and this is our new iteration, Food Future Institute. And the work that the students do online is comparable, if not superior, to the work that students do on site. It's hard to imagine, but if you take a look at Food Future Institute's social media and look who's tagging them, the work that the students do is often better than the example we did. And we didn't half try, we really tried. And yet the students in Denmark and Hong Kong and all over the world are uploading photos of our recipe that they've improved upon. It's incredible. I think the reason is because when you're at home, as opposed to going to a classroom, you're buying the ingredients, you're cleaning your own kitchen. There's a deep level of respect and commitment that goes into that. Whereas in a classroom, you show up, the ingredients are there, somebody else is doing the dishes. And I think having to go through that process is creating really a higher level of consciousness. And so it's very impressive. If you'd asked me 5 years ago or whatever, 10 years ago, I would say, no way. It's old school. That's the only way to do it, but it really works.
It's actually going with the times. I mean, everybody's learning from home right now, right? And I can really see it becoming a thing. And also cooking at home creates, you get to create your own flow. So I'm here with it. I would totally do that.
Well, they can share it with their families or their friends as well. A lot of people will kind of cook their way through the course, but also eat their way through the course. So it makes it kind of fun.
Yeah, right on. Well, thank you so much. Now
Pleasure.
we have Chef Sher and Mark from Avo Cafe. Please tell us a little bit about your cafe.
So we're here, Pico and 3rd, and it is 19 months in, so pretty new. Of course, the last 3 months have been, a very different experience than the, beginning and kind of finally moving into a stage of having a lot of regular customers. A lot of people come to our back patio, and it's moved mostly to online orders and finally back to some customers realizing we're back open in the back. But it's been a work in progress. Yeah.
When you say the back, you're referring to they can eat. There's outside.
Yeah.
We have 2 patios actually.
Yeah, it's funny when you walk into our place. Most people aren't aware of the fact that when you keep walking to the back, that we have a very large space. It's the gem of the place. So, so people that know us and a lot of people in the neighborhood and regular customers are aware of it. But for the most part, when people would come in, especially because we're in a heavy tourist trap area, which is now dead, but but when it was a tourist trap area, people would come in thinking we were just a little takeaway place, and then surprised to see that we actually had a beautiful outdoor space.
Right on. So they can eat there outside.
Yeah.
They can take out. Do you guys deliver?
And we do delivery through Grubhub, Postmates, DoorDash, and online as well.
That's amazing. And we are hoping that with this platform that we can support all of you and keep you all going. We're trying to raise awareness to support all of our vegan businesses and keep you all going, create this community.
Thank
you. Absolutely. Joshua, would you like to ask some questions?
Well, I have a couple of photos and then a video. So I'll start with the video.
Yes.
So you can actually see the inside. So let me just flip over to that.
This is where it gets all techie.
We are the Avo Cafe at 306 Pico Boulevard.
So cute. Oh, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Sure.
So that is our Mista salad and just fresh garden veg. We only use organic produce, and all of our dressings, sauces, cheeses, butter, everything is made in-house, and it's all raw, vegan, organic, seed-based.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that you're not skimpy with the avocado.
Yeah, well, Avo happened to be a double entendre. So Avo Cafe is also not only short for avocado, but all vegan organic.
Oh, that's amazing.
Nice.
Right
Yeah.
on. All
So
vegan.
our URL is actually allveganorganic.com.
Oh, right on.
Well,
What do we
I've
have
ordered
here?
I've ordered that pizza a couple of times.
All right.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, no, I've ordered from you several times. I have lately been cooking more for some reason, but because I'm home. But in the past, I would always be ordering because not enough time to cook.
Right.
We appreciate that.
Well,
Thank you.
most of our anniversaries and special events we do in the back patio at Plant Food and Wine. So thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Pleasure.
Yeah, we love your patio.
We're all one family.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
We still have to try SUNCAFE.
Can you tell us a little bit about it? Because I've never been actually. Now I have to, but I don't know what that pizza looked like. It had some delicious sauces on top. Can you tell us about it?
Our pizza?
That particular one was a margarita pizza.
Yeah, so that's our cheese sauce. It's called Plant Cheese, and it's a hemp and sesame-based cheese sauce. And the pesto is hemp pesto that we make in-house with fresh basil. And that is our veggie burger on the left, which is also in-house. We don't use any other people's products. So it's mung bean, green pea, lentil, quinoa and sweet potato-based patty. And we do a banquet burger with it, with tempeh bacon and our cheese. And yeah, it's all phenomenal. You got to try it. We only use sprouted organic bread.
So you know, are you nut? Is Avo Cafe nut free?
It is. Well, actually, sorry. It's nut free with exception to the almond butter in our banana date smoothie.
Yeah.
And
ABC toast.
Yeah, and our ABC toast, which is almond butter, banana, cinnamon.
Wow, that's impressive. Not easy to do with
and that's
vegan, especially raw vegan.
Different by kind of moving away, because I know, you know, a lot of raw vegan and vegan in general is a lot of nut-based cheeses and things. So we just wanted to do something. Well, we were in the market prior to the cafe with sauces. So it was under the brand Raw Foods. And that was all nut-free, gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free product line.
That's great.
So now we've kind of incorporated the products into the cafe and trying to do a backflip and go back to get the products into the market under the brand Avo.
Oh, right. Got it.
Question. So I know SUNCAFE has raw options. It sounds like you, Avo Cafe, have raw vegan options. What about your restaurants, Chef Matthew? Does your restaurant have raw vegan options aside from a salad?
We do. Actually, the first 2 years of my plant-based career, like 18, 19 years ago, was 100% raw vegan.
Oh, that's amazing.
And for the next several years after that, it was primarily raw vegan. And so that's the bulk of my work has been there. But we started with 00. We started to expand into a broader audience when we realized everybody loves pizza. But I personally like raw food is the majority of my day, except maybe at night. I love, you know, raw vegan cuisine is my favorite thing to eat and to make. It's very artistic. So we have raw on a lot of our places. We also have some places that are strictly raw, like make out, except for I think steamed quinoa is a raw food business. And we have a new one in New York opening called Sutra, which is above a yoga studio, big rooftop cafe that will be 100% raw. So I think raw food's incredible. I just wish more people would adopt it, but eventually they'll get it.
Yeah, that's amazing. I eat mostly raw during the week, but then I go on these like raw fast, and I want to go out with my friends because they're foodies and they're always out. I'm like, oh, I can't go because I don't want to eat a pizza because everybody does love pizza. So I'm like, I just want to know, like, and I'm sure people out there want to know where the raw food at.
You have raw at SUNCAFE, don't you?
Yeah, we have probably about eight items that are raw, or you can order them raw. So yeah, we started off as fully raw, and then like Matthew, we started incorporating cooked because there just weren't enough fully raw customers, so we expanded. So yeah,
it's
amazing.
And
I would say I'm 60% raw.
That's
yeah,
great.
probably
A lot of raw. Yeah,
that's awesome. Joshua, do you have any questions?
So I have a question for all of you, just one at a time, but this has been a crazy time of change, and I'm just kind of curious of what gifts and what magical things have happened in this last 3-4 months, which have changed your life forever in a positive way. So I guess Ron, you can start with that. I think we all probably have, if we think about it, there's some
Right.
things we can be grateful for. So
Well, I mean, we've kind of discovered we can handle anything, which is an interesting thing to discover. I mean, it literally feels like week to week we're redefining the business. It's that crazy sometimes, and yet we've continued to do pretty well. Not great, but it's like a lot of places are going out all together. So I feel like we're doing well just to hold our own, and you really kind of find out who your key people are and how much you appreciate them. I mean, some of our chefs have just gone so far above and beyond that we just we think of them as family already, but geez, I mean, what some of them have done, it's just incredible to me. And some of our other employees that just really stepped up. So yeah, that's a lot to be grateful for.
Yeah.
and Matthew, what have been the gifts from this time?
Actually, quite similar sentiments. From the very first day we faced a shutdown, our team really rallied and not only stepped up and met expectations, but took on independent leadership roles within our group and developed things that I probably should have done 5 years ago or 6 years ago, and used this time so effectively to recreate or diversify, to for example, the garden we've been talking about at Plant Food and Wine. We completely redid the entire garden during the shutdown, tore it apart and rebuilt it in a much better way. And it's been several months of that at this point now, and it's changed our company's life and changed my life to the point where I realize, just people really do step up in these times of crisis and challenge, as long as they're given the tools to be able to do so, and some really beautiful things can come from that. So we're happy about that. Of course, it's never, every day is a new challenge these days, and we're still in the middle of summer. It could be tougher in the fall, but right now I'm just grateful to be as stable as we are.
Now, one other thing I wanted to add was some of our customers, just like, I mean, it's amazing that some people come to the restaurant almost every day, and those people more or less, kept us going in the really tough times. So just some of our customers, I mean, I can't thank them enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we want to share that sentiment as well. I mean, of course, we're eternally grateful for our staff that has hung in there, and it's been, seeing this bumpy road through, all the tough times we've all been through. But we really, have to show so much gratitude and applaud our regular customers who, through the many months, have been not only regularly showing up and supporting what we're trying to do, but just really get the big picture that we're really trying to make a difference and make people's health profile elevated, keep them healthier, keep their immune system strong. They ask a lot of questions. They're really trying to get their head around things and be part of kind of what we're going through and how we're going to get through it. And I think that every single business and entity and learning curve is so important for people to understand that above all else, you've got to keep yourself mentally, physically strong, and plant power, man. It's not
Yes.
and the lifestyle, but there's a big picture here with animal exploitation, obviously, and the planet's desecration, and we're all in our own way trying to do kind of little but monumental things to rebuild and re-educate so that we can have a better version of tomorrow.
Yes. 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 Yes.
So, thank you to all those out there who embrace this and get it.
We're walking into a vegan world. That's the reality.
Yes.
It's time.
moment of reflection.
Yeah. it ended in such a beautiful note. I'm like, and now with this platform, you know, people will be knowing how to order. They'll be more inspired to support vegan businesses and go out there and order from all of this delicious food that they just saw, and knowing that there's other options like raw vegan options and pizza and gluten-free and nut-free and all these wonderful options. So thank you so much for having so many options for so many different people.
Yeah, the world's come a long way. It's pretty incredible how much spectacular plant-based food there is out there that you really don't miss anything.
Yeah.
Besides the health profile, I mean, it's just so unbelievably rewarding to eat.
Yeah.
It's interesting. So I've been veg vegan for 43 years now, and the first 30 years I saw almost barely any movement, and the last 10, and then specifically the last 5, it's just been rocketing, and it's just amazing to finally see it really catching on. It's so exciting a time. I mean, I never would have imagined this 20 years ago, but I mean, in 10, 20 years, you could have most people eating vegan, I think. I mean, it's happening so quickly.
Yeah.
It's great.
I think it's necessary. That's the only way we're going to survive.
For sure.
And it tastes better. I mean, that's, you know, it feels better, it tastes better, and it feels better. I mean, I come from a traditional culinary background, and I never enjoyed food the way I enjoy it as a chef or as a consumer, you know, until after I became plant-based.
It just hits different. I will say this, I've only been eating plants for probably 5 or 6 years, and it hits different. I used to not like Thanksgiving because of the food, because I would feel horrible after. My first Thanksgiving, my vegan Thanksgiving, I was like, this is not bad. I don't feel like crap. I felt amazing, and my family is not vegan. And when they eat vegan, they're like, it's different. It hits different. And I'm like, yeah, because you're not consuming all that bad, but, you know, in like cruelty, all that energy, that bad energy in your body. But it also is just, even when it's junk food, it hits lighter, I think, than animal-based junk food.
For sure.
Yeah, when the omnivores eat a vegan meal afterwards, they say, why am I not painfully bloated? That's so strange.
Yeah.
Why don't I need 4 Tums? And yeah, it's so funny that they don't get that their body is constantly communicating to them, you know, you shouldn't be eating this, but they don't listen.
Yeah.
Right.
So true.
Right.
We're starting to listen because, well, all the slaughterhouses are getting shut down, and they're not going to have much of a choice from this point on. Everything is changing in this moment.
Yeah. Let's hope.
Thank God.
Do you guys have any final thoughts? Any things that you want to say to the people watching? Chef
I just
Ron?
want to thank my colleagues. I know how hard our businesses are every day. I was just listening to a podcast this morning. I think I never say his name properly. Gary Vaynerchuk, I guess. You know, just talking about doing things you love, because they're inevitably incredibly hard and challenging. But I think we're all in it for the reasons, you know, that are important. And thank them for their work, and for you and Josh for Joshua for hosting us and spreading the word and everything you're doing.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah, for me, it's just, you know, same thing. You know, I appreciate so many people that have taken up the vegan voice in the last 5-10 years. Real quick story. So you would think Miley Cyrus would get accosted every time she comes into the restaurant. Maybe once in 3 times someone will ask for a selfie or something. But when, now I'm going to forget his name, but What the Health, the guy in What the Health.
Kip Anderson.
Yeah, thanks. When he came in at the same time Miley was there. Nobody bothered Miley. When he stood up from the table after lunch, 10 people all wanted selfies with him. I mean, you know, it's just incredible that, you know, these people that are doing the documentaries and so on are becoming celebrities in this world, and that's a beautiful thing. It's, you know, that they're making such a difference.
Yeah.
Well, we want to say to everybody, just stay strong, stay vigilant, try to keep focused on probably the central word that applies to everything in this world, which is compassion. Be good to each other, cherish your families, your friends, think about all the animals. They're as important as we are, and try to do what you do in life passionately, and know that you're making a difference, and love what you do, and embrace this life we're in, because it can be pretty incredible.
Yes. Thank you all so much for joining us, taking the time to talk with us and share a little bit about the restaurants and plant food. We had a great time. Joshua, would you like to say anything?
Yeah, I just have one last question for each one of you. I was just kind of curious, now that gyms are closed and stuff, how you guys keep your body healthy. Like we're eating, so that's a lot of it, but what you guys do daily or weekly to keep your body fit.
I guess I'll start.
You can start, Ron.
I mean, I have a stationary bike at home that I bought a couple years ago, just because I wanted to better utilize my time when I watch, you know, when I watch Netflix or something. I can just get on the bike, and just free weights a little bit. I mean, it's not what it used to be in a gym, but it's, you know, something. And then and I do walk. Oh, I also wanted to thank my business partner, Rebecca Smith. I mean, I could not have survived the last 4 months without her. She did so much, stepped up such a high level that I can't even imagine having done it on my own.
Cool. And you, Matthew?
Well, I've been traveling 50% of the time for the last several years to our projects internationally and so forth, and being home has been incredible for my health. I don't really drive. I know how to drive, but I don't need a car. I ride my bike everywhere or my skateboard, or take an Uber. So I have this nice big garage, and converted that to a gym with mats and weights and all sorts of equipment. It took a while to get everything because everybody in California is doing the same thing. So it took a good 2 months to get it built out, but I've been working out and playing tennis and running and doing sprints in the alley and doing a lot of contrast therapy, like infrared with cold plunge, and biking everywhere. So yeah, for me, it's the most active period I've had of my life, and I'm, you know, it's going to be 56 next month. So I'm loving it. That's one beautiful thing about staying home.
That's amazing.
That's inspirational. That's amazing.
Really great.
Yeah, I mean, we're lucky to have the ocean as our backyard. So we've gone into the ocean quite a bit.
Jogs on the beach.
Yeah, a lot of jogging on the beach. And, you know, it's amazing with the human body that you can just use your own body for calisthenics, and we have a pull-up bar and stuff. So you can stay in pretty good physical shape if you just do, you know, light workouts every day.
Yeah, yoga, all of that.
And we play a lot of tennis as well. We have 2 boys that are both into tennis, so we got
great.
good doubles happening.
It's also,
yeah, I'm addicted to tennis. It's terrible.
Yeah, same with us right now.
It's also a really odd time because, you know, like we have a pool in our building, and the only way you can use it is by appointment only, which is very strange. But I guess in a way, you know, you're kind of lucky you own the facility for like a half-hour a day.
True.
Pool and doing lengths, so
yeah, it forces you to just jump in and get some lengths in because you know you're on the clock, so you got to make the most of that half hour.
For a half-hour day, we own that pool.
That's awesome.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, thank you all.
Yeah,
Thank you all
you
so
guys
much.
are all amazing. Thank you. And
Yeah,
we're excited to check out SUNCAFE. I'm sorry we haven't gotten there yet. We got to come check it out.
You definitely do.
I know, it's been like 19 months of basically living in this place, so it's time for us to move on.
Know how it works.
We don't leave Santa Monica city limits often.
Yeah.
It's amazing there. I love visiting.
Yeah.
It's a great little city.
I have to go to Avo Cafe. I'll have to go visit all of you.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I will. I definitely will.
All right. Well, we'll be here.
We'll all ping pong around.
Yes.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you
Much
all.
for taking the time to join us.
Yeah, it was an honor.
Bye. Take
Thanks so
care.
much.
We hope to see you guys
Bye.
all in person soon.
Likewise.
Cool.
Have a
All
great
right.
weekend.
Thanks so much.
Be well.
Bye-bye. All right. Wow, that was so much fun.
I got hungry.
Yeah, well, I got something for you now because we get Jane and Shane create it's called the Pass the Fork, and it's a bunch of awesome people passing the fork along. So I'm going to just start that right up.
That's dope.
Wow, vegan blue cheese dressing. Spectacular. That's how you have a look at
Vegan scrambled eggs with mushrooms and onions and tofurkey.
No one had to suffer for that yummy vegan curry. Vegan broccoli salad.
Yummy avocado garbanzo bean quinoa protein salad. Barbecue. Potato salad, chickpea patty, kale salad, cucumber tomato.
Wow, that's so much fun. Now, are you hungry?
I'm really hungry. Yes, I could really.
Awesome.
The last one that was amazing. Eating out of the pot.
Mhm. And the animal sanctuary that we did the benefit for event last night, Love Always Animal Sanctuary, they were able to raise $8,000 just last night for their animal sanctuary. They're having to move at the end of August, so they have a month to raise enough money to move all their animals.
Oh,
So
wow.
if you want to learn more about that, Love Always Animal Sanctuary, or lovealwayssanctuary.org, I believe is their URL. But if you just go to the Jane Unchained Facebook, you can see the benefit concert we put on last night. So now we got a little video from Love and Leashes, another animal sanctuary in LA. So let's get that started.
Oh, so cute.
Follow us on social media at to view our new adoptable pets. This is Nunu. He's about a year old, and he's looking for a home. He's a very sweet cat. This is Jill. She's also about a year old. She's a beautiful little calico, and she's also looking for a home. This is Buddy. He's about 6 years old and weighs about 60 pounds. He loves to play with toys.
Wow.
So
Well,
cute.
we've done it. This is our first event, and we got through it, and now we got our final is our music for the evening.
Nice.
So Shakar, did I just say that totally wrong?
Shalaka.
He's going to introduce himself in just one moment. I apologize for butchering the name. I actually wrote down, but then SriKala. There we go. So
right.
yeah, we're going to finish with that. And thank you all for joining us today. It has been a blast, and we will continue to produce these every couple of months, and as we are in this unique time we are in. And so thank you all for joining us, and I will start the final video.
Thank you. Thank you.
We walking down by the, we see it go. Walking on down by the, where you go now? Walking on down by the, feel about no. Walking on down the.
Everywhere you come, I go to feel the love grow. Like the plants on the west side, come from Bayside. Get the hair right, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 into your 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 into finding space, time and space is finding you in the middle of it, resting, realizing, seeing sides of many you, dropping earth deep, mushrooms growing, flowing, mycelium finding ways and pathways under earth, rebirth, the sky bright, blending, mind mending with those that connect across time and space, reality times 108. Mathematics coming sacred to cosmic divisions placed into who I am, who you are is rock stars made of rocks and stars into your own with stones that carve cosmic crystals into the earth, into atmospheres of etheric sound. Rewind, refound, rebound like basketballs jumping off the backboard, bouncing right into the center of the whole universal cataclysm. The prism chocolate moving, how we talk it, we grooving. We're so soothing the movement, so soothing the movement, so soothing the movement, so soothing the movement, so soothing the movement. So soothing the movement into your into your into your into your VegFest. Sending love. 2020. SriKala here with a blessing of state of heart. Allowing you to go into your own nourish the spirit.
And thank you, SriKala. That was so good. Did you enjoy that?
That was dope. That was dope.
Yeah. So I think we're going to put a fork in it and
We're putting a fork in it.
and everybody remember, Texas is
Awesome.
going vegan. So we're changing the world for animals, for the planet,
Woo!
and for the people. Thank you all for joining. Have a great day. Bye-bye.